What's up, people? Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man just came out today on Disney+, episodes 1 and 2, and I want to give my thoughts on them. Now, episode 1, right off the bat, has really smooth animation. Very reminiscent of Spider-Verse, where it's kind of got that like 2D, 3D combination of smooth flowing into each other. Very, very pleasing for the eyes. And we got another Spider-Man theme song, which is a head bopper. It's like a modernized version of the classic, like, Spider-Man does whatever a spider can. But it's like a more modernized kind of rap version of it. It's actually really cool. I actually really like it. Now, it kicks off with Peter getting dropped off to Midtown. And honestly, I thought the voice actor was Tom Holland, because he sounds a lot like him, but it's clearly not. But it starts off with actually a fight from, surprise, Doctor Strange. And I'm a big Doctor Strange fan, so that actually really helps. I'm really glad to see him. And we actually get a mention of Uncle Ben, which I'm pretty sure that's the first time in an MCU-based project that his name is even brought up. Now, there's a new character in this who's usually not part of the friend group, as far as I know, is Nico. Kind of like this goth alt girl who is friends with Peter, who kind of is taking the place of Mary Jane Gwen Stacy. And it seems like Harry is kind of getting replaced by this guy named Loney, which I read afterwards once I watched the show that he was in the comics, but I've never really heard of the guy. But there's not really much to the first episode. It's more of establishing the world, the characters, and of just establishing this world and the origin story of this version of Peter Parker. Which his suit I really like because it looks like something a genius kid would make. It looks homemade, DIY-ish. Looks like something that someone would just throw together. And we get a big surprise at the end, very similar to Civil War, where instead of Tony at the house, it's Norman Osborn. And oh boy, the history between those two. That should be interesting to see going forward. And it's a black Norman and Harry, which, hey, I'm down for different inclusions and I'm not against it. Let's see where it goes. And if it doesn't affect the story or the characters in any way, I'm perfectly okay with it. Which episode 2 starts off with Norman offering Peter an internship to Oscorp. And in classic Spider-Man fashion, it doesn't go as planned. It doesn't go as smoothly as he thinks it should. Spider-Man life interferes with Peter Parker life. Peter Parker life interferes with Spider-Man life. Classic conjoining together of Peter Parker life. Now, I noticed a couple name drops in here. Connors, Amadeus Cho's in there. Wakanda was name dropped. And also some gender bent, race bent kind of versions of those characters. Whatever. I mean, I ain't gonna be mad at it. As long as it don't affect the stories and the characters and just as good interpretations, maybe a bit different interpretations of those characters' things. As long as it's good, I don't care what it looks like. And we get a big reveal from someone at the end of the episode, and that's all I'm going to say from there. Because I don't want to put any spoilers in this. And there's not really much to spoil because this is kind of just episode 1 and 2 of this show. There's not really much to say. It's more just kind of like establishing the world, the people, the roles and everything like that, where it's not much to it, and then kind of pick it up from there. But man, that reveal at the end had my jaw dropped. So just my overall thoughts on episodes 1 and 2 is it's different. It's new, and that's not bad. Let's see something new with the Spider-Man origin story. Let's see where it goes, see what it does. Because, frankly, I'm tired of the same thing over and over again. And I love Spider-Man. He's been my favorite superhero ever since I was a kid. So, I mean, hey, this show's got my interest. See where it goes? I'm definitely going to be tuning in week to week for this. Alrighty, that is all from me. And let me know what you think of the show. Comment on it. Tell me what you think. Like, subscribe, and stay safe, stay sexy. I'm outie.